Hey everybody, and welcome back to Three Cogs. Today we are going to talk about the Spring Shield. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Three Cog. Today we are going to talk about the Springfield Echelon 9mm polymer framed pistol. I'm going to show you videos of me doing rapid fire with it so you can see how flat it shoots, along with doing some mag changes and whatnot, so you can see how that all worked for me. So overall, I was relatively impressed by the pistol. I really only have one problem with it, but it's kind of a deal breaker for me, and I'll get to that later. So basic characteristics of the pistol: obviously your slide. The slide has very good serrations, front and rear. Has a removable plate so you can install your red dots, whatever flavor you like. The texture and stippling on the grip, I would like it a little bit more aggressive, but it's not bad. The mag release is located in a good place where you can easily hit it with a thumb, but it's not too obtrusive of where it's sticking out. And it is ambidextrous, so you can push the button on either side and it'll release your magazines. On the magazines, it comes with your standard 17 rounder and an extended, I believe, 20 or 21 rounder. It goes in there just like that. I have no issues with the magazines at all. You do have ambidextrous slide catch, slide release right here. So this is on the right side of the firearm, and then another one on the left. And they both work as designed. I've already done a separate video showing how to take this thing apart, put it back together for regular maintenance and cleaning, so I'm not doing that again. This is really just talking about shooting impressions and what I think of the weapon overall. So it's the basic character. Oh, the sights. So the sights are interesting. They are, line it up. So you got that U and then that high vis front sight. No real complaints about the sights at all. I prefer blacked out rear, but they work perfectly fine. So from there, here's some clips of me shooting it. So as you can see, there were no problems with mag changes or anything like that. All the controls functioned exactly like they should. The trigger on this guy is pretty good. So it's a very clean take up, and then that's your brake. Probably 5.5 pounds. Here's your reset. So little long of a reset, but not bad. But it's a comfortable trigger. It's like a semi-flat face trigger. It works pretty well. So no issues with the reloads whatsoever. On to rapid fire. So rapid fire is where I came into, and not only just rapid fire, but this is where like the only problem I really have with the firearm came out. And for those of you who think I was just missing the whole time, I was shooting at steel and paper, a variety of targets. So, but feel free to post in the comments what a terrible shot I am. That's fine. On the sides of the frame here, you have these gas pedals. These gas pedals are there so that when you are holding the firearm in a proper stance, your thumb rests right on top of it. And that's supposed to help you keep the whole weapon flatter while you are shooting, particularly while you are trying to shoot fast. My problem with it is even though I tried putting a lot of force to the side, down, anything, it skipped off almost every time. And I shot it a bunch trying to figure out, like, okay, what if I change my angle, if I do it differently to where I'm putting the pressure differently, and it just didn't work for me. I don't know if the gas pedal just needs to stick out a hair more or be shaved in more on the top right here, but it's just not quite enough purchase to really be able to drive in. So even here, if I'm just pushing, I can slip off. That just needs to be more aggressive or stick out a little bit more. It was a good attempt from Springfield, but it did not work as intended, and I wound up just kind of loosely resting my thumb there and not being able to use it as intended as a gas pedal. That's really my only complaint with the firearm. I'm not the only one who noticed that. I had a buddy out there shooting with me. He noticed the exact same thing as far as the thumb skipping off and that gas pedal just not working as intended. Outside of that, I had no stoppages with the firearm, no issues. Put about 150 rounds through it, so not a large stress test by any stretch of the imagination. It functioned as intended. It is comfortable in the hand. It fits well. I don't see any reason not to use it as a duty or carry type pistol. My only issue really is that gas pedal. So those are my thoughts about the Springfield Echelon. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, subscribe, all of that, and I'll see you next time on 3COG.